Happy Friday and welcome to In the Green DFS. This is going to be your Friday NBA free pick video. In this video, we have two separate fantastic plays coming your way. The first play is going to be a Dabble 3-man play today with a 6x payout. We're going 300 to win 1,800 on that one. And in the MLB streets, we have a 2-man play over on Chalkboard with a 4.2x payout, going 200 to win $840 on that one. Guys, before we get this video rocking and rolling, you already know what to do. Let's take a second and get that housekeeping out of the way. And today, let's do a little better job because you guys almost missed out on a great play. It did not work out in our favor at the very end, but you guys missed the light goal. You're going to want to get that one here today for the plays we got wrapped up for the only single NBA game on the slate today. With that said, go ahead and take a second and like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notifications so you guys don't miss our videos, and of course, make sure you share this with some friends. If you guys got guys or girls in the group chat that enjoy this stuff, share it with them as well so they can have some fun with this stuff as well. And more importantly, guys, please just take a second to like the video and subscribe to our channel. When you guys like our videos here, it's like adding to our tip jar. It shows us that you appreciate the time, energy, and effort that we put in every single day for these high-value free pick videos, even when they're not hitting. With that said, guys, today, if this video gets to 1,200 likes, it'll probably be the last time we drop this one for a while. If we get to 1,200 likes on this, and if we don't get to 1,200, we'll give it a few more shots, and we'll just take this off the video. But for now, if we get to 1,200 likes, everyone on our winnable free plan will receive a free VIP play sent out later today. Again, it's going to be a unique play to our free play here today that we don't have nothing to worry about. You have kind of two separate different runs to go out here. Got some cool ideas how we've broken this down here today to make it a little bit more unique. But with that said, get the likes up on this thing. When you get to 1,200, everyone on the free plan will receive a VIP play sent out for free. And of course, we'll show you later in the video how to get on the free plan. We'll go over all the plans with you and everything else from there. But first, let's get this thing rocking and rolling with the contest winner. So, in every video, we like to give you guys a chance to win one free week of VIP. We know it's a little bit different than some other channels. A lot of the guys don't do that. A lot of channels have different VIPs. They may not have the same value. They may have a cheaper cost. Whatever it is, our value is pretty significant when it comes to what we offer our VIP, except for the last maybe 2 or 3 days. It's been kind of rough. But with that said, this is sports betting. That's always going to happen. With that said, we want to give you guys that chance to win the free week. So what we need you to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment anything below. Then we take all those comments, we drop them over here into this YouTube random comment picker here. As you can see, we had 456 comments here. And as you can see, unique authors only, so only one comment matters. We selected 3. And these are the 3 individuals we selected to win that one free week of VIP. Now, first we have Nick Montgomery. I'm going to try to read these for you guys. Nick Montgomery 4997 says, very blessed. Thank you, Nick. We have Old Bailey 420. Ohio stinks. I can't use Dabble, Sleeper, or Chalkboard. Stuck on DraftKings and FanDuel. Let's get a win today. Old Bailey, we are sorry to hear about that. Yeah, that does suck. There's only a couple states left that don't offer many of these apps, New York being one of them, and they are just rough. So hopefully they roll around soon for you guys and get back on for you guys to be able to kind of enjoy some of this stuff. Luckily, you guys can still play our plays on FanDuel and DraftKings, but we'd love for you guys to have the better options over there as well. Last, we have Billy Roberts, looks like O2V. It says, Billy, we've seen you before, but let's see. Support comment number 69. I appreciate the time and effort that you put in for your free videos. I'm your biggest fan. This is awesome, man. What a perfect timing for this. And I'm going to like and comment on every video, no matter how stupid everyone else's comments are. They are trolling for a shout out. Don't feed them. Your real fans know better. You are certified and legit. I'm going to continue to support and ride with you. Let's go VIP. First off, I couldn't be happier to see this guy's name pop up. Billy, you've been riding with us for a very long time. This might actually legitimately be 69 comments. I'm not sure if that's a facade, a little bit of a joke there, but man, you comment on a lot of our videos, so I'm actually happy that you won this today. But not only that, what a great timing for this comment to pop up. That's fantastic, man. Listen, we've had a really, really fun time. You know, and even in the month of April, we started super hot the first 3 weeks. Had a rough end of the month there with that last week on the free plays. But, you know, these comments mean a lot to us. It's important that we know our fans are like this. You guys, you know, our players are just really, really important to us, and we really appreciate you guys. So, Billy, thank you. And going with that, you know, I don't want to dig too deep into this. We got these 4 people on Dabble. They're like, we call them, well, I don't want to be too rude, but it is my channel, so I can say what I want here. They're like the 4 little youngsters. They're like the nerds that pop in and try to, you know, create hate and just kind of mess up the channel for everybody. And we've had some people email us and tell us how annoying they are. And so they've been emailing Dabble just saying, listen, guys, these guys are harassing the players, yada, yada. So Dabble just told us, listen, guys, heads up, we're taking much better attention to this now. And these 4 or 5 people, one of them's already been banned, but these 4 people, you guys probably know who they are. I'm not going to give them any highlight here. They're really ridiculously embarrassing. But these 4 people are being looked at now by Dabble. So if you guys have any problem with them, if they're bothering you, if they're harassing you, harassing the chat, harassing us, anything that makes you feel uncomfortable whatsoever, just flag the message. You can email support@dabble.com. They will take care of it. They've given us their word. They are done dealing with those people. They're essentially ruining the app for good people, and we don't want that. So, with that said, in fairness, this. One of the guys, we had a back and forth with one of our good players, and I love this as well. I wish I could give it. In fact, we're going to reach out and give this guy something for what he did. But he having a back and forth, and I saw one of these guys, and he made the most really embarrassing comment. He said, "I played with you the first 2 weeks of what was it, April, and I won $10,000 with you. Then essentially he did not manage his bankroll properly, and now he's up only a little." Here's his word. So he's only up a little, and now he's calling us liars because of something he feels that we've lied about. So I'm not sure where this guy's coming from, but my man, the guy that attacked him, I got to be honest, I'm not really big on the going back and forth when it comes to our players having to get involved with that, but I love seeing that. You just buried that kid, so great job. And guys, we're going to weed those guys out. It's only a matter of time. For you 4 hater kids, listen, you guys can join us. You don't have to be on the other side of us. You can have some fun with us as well. The funny part is the guy that wrote all that, the guy that said he won 10,000, we looked at his page. He literally has 5 winning tickets copied in the Green DFS. 5 tickets, 10Xs in a row. So, guys, we appreciate you good people. Thank you for that. You 3, please email support at InTheGreenDFS.com. We got a free week of VIP coming up for you guys. We need you to add a screenshot of a YouTube username there for us to save some time and to make sure you get that in within 48 hours. Of course, we'll verify you first. Then we'll get the 3 of you set up with your 1 free week of VIP. Congrats, Nick, Billy, and Old Bailey. Congrats to you guys for that 1 free week of VIP. Next, let me get a sip of water here, and we're going to break right into the plays from yesterday, which were not good. Let's jump into that first. Well, not too bad. So let's start with the first free play. As you guys saw, the first thing I want to do here is I want to point out this free play. Before we go too deep, let's start with the first game. Our play, unfortunately, was ruined because of Karl-Anthony Towns. Here's the first thing I want to say. First off, I'm going to take full responsibility for my read on this play. Now, the read was still right in reality to use Karl-Anthony Towns. The problem was my read on Brunson was wrong. Now, Brunson's been phenomenal this entire series, but we have some information that Brunson was a little bit hurt, had a bit of an ankle. Now, it wasn't anything that was solidified information. They weren't going to put an injury report, but it's kind of like something I'm going to tell you today with the news in the Warrior game. So we have some different sources that we get things from, and players that, people that are in these stadiums, in these arenas a lot of times when these guys are warming up. We got some interesting information we utilize for different reasons. But with Karl-Anthony Towns' play, we played it because we thought Brunson was going to be just a slight disadvantage. Even if it was a 10 or 12% disadvantage, it was enough to let Karl-Anthony Towns have the rest of the damage. Now, what I did call is the rebounds. Cat had a complete outlier game, went back on track with his rebounds. He did damage on the rebound on the board. He was very good there, but his scoring was atrocious. Baller Brunson took over the game. He was an absolute badass. He just dominated this game once again, and we're going to have to pay a little bit of close attention to Jalen Brunson moving forward, regardless of how the beginning of these matchups start. Jalen Brunson absolutely dominated that game. Karl-Anthony Towns, Big Zesty, as many call him. Very embarrassing shooting game for Cat. He didn't really even want to shoot. It was very bizarre. I know you guys all saw it. It was just a weird game for Cat, and Brunson just basically did what he wanted. Down here, everything else took care of business. Jamal Murray was good. Kawhi had a phenomenal game again. Joker did not meet his assist line. Now, I will say his potential assists were through the roof. He just couldn't get the shots to land on the guys he did pass it to, which is crazy because we had guys like Jamal who went off for 12 points in the first quarter, just to give you an idea. And Aaron Gordon had a great game too. So we'll use Aaron Gordon on a couple different things, which we'll show you in a minute. But with that said, we missed this first free play. Upsetting one. Not the end of the world, guys. This is sports betting. This is going to happen. Now, we did a 4-man play on this, too, because of the Rocket, which we didn't get much of. But so missed that one here by the 2 here. 2 out of 4 on this one. Not the way we wanted to end. No blowouts, though. Thank goodness. We had some good games and no blowouts. I can appreciate that. Coming down here, we had a play we sent out. This is the play that all of you guys were going to receive. I screenshot this before the game is over, so bear with me. I should have got this one. I don't know where they finished at, but this was the play that we were going to send out for VIP if you guys got the 1,300 likes in the video, which is 1,200 today. You guys failed to get it. You weren't even really that close. And that's understandable. Sometimes when you lose a couple in a row, the new, the kind of like the fair weather fans that weren't here in the beginning of April or March or any of the beginning of the year, or even back in November when we dominated the NFL, November, December, January, just simply dominated the NFL. Some of those guys weren't here, and that's okay. So they're going to come to our videos. They're going to see a couple days of rough free plays, and they're going to dip, and that's okay. They can do that, and we wish them the very best. There's tons of channels out there for you. But if you guys got the light goal, you would have got this play. Luckily, it didn't work out in our favor, so you guys are okay on that one. But our VIP guys got it. It looked like we were going to dominate this play. It looked like a very easy win. I mean, it was all over halfway done by halftime. Jamal Murray crushed it. Aaron Gordon had a phenomenal night again, scoring fantastic, helped out quite a bit there. Kawhi Leonard did his thing. Him and Harden just went off. But Christian Braun, first time in, I think, 3 or 4 games not crossing this line. He wasn't even close. He started off really hot and just fell off at the end of the game. So we missed that one, which we were upset about. We also did this play over here in VIP. And by the way, I'll point out, we had a very light day of VIP. We played very little plays in VIP today. Kind of targeted a couple things we liked. And this is one of the ones that just came off a couple points away. If Murray hit that last 3, we won that one for a 904. Unfortunately, he missed that last 3, and that was that. So rough day in the free play. Rough day in the VIP. And that leads me to something else before I break into play number 1. Guys, I want to be very clear about something. Our VIP and our paid plans do not guarantee you wins. This is not how sports betting works. There's no person on the entire planet, no matter how good or how bad they are, that can guarantee you a win by buying a package. It does not work that way. That's not how this works in this industry. When you guys buy VIP, you're buying more options, more plays, right? Or when you buy an MLB full season pass, instead of getting one free play a day, you're getting a plethora of plays you can plug in. We're giving you home run calls every day, which we're very good at. This season, we're still way up on home runs, even with the last couple of days being very low home run days. We're still way up in home runs this year. So understand that when you're buying a package, guys, and most of you guys, listen, we know most of you guys know this. There's a couple of you guys that don't, so I want to make sure I vent that out, get it out of the way, make sure we're on the same page before we jump into this video. But just know that when you're buying VIP packages, guys, you're not going to win every day. But like everything, when our runs roll around, we win a significant amount more money in VIP and paid plans because we have more plays. So it's like everything, it's going to roll around. VIP has only had a couple of bad days here, so we'll be fine. VIP's not worried. 4 or 5 days ago, we hit a $5,000 day. 4 days ago, I think it was, and another one before that. So I'm not worried about VIP. What I want to do today is get you guys, our free plan players, a damn win. So I worked real hard on the play for you guys, put a lot of time into this one, which is only one slate. You'd think it would be a fast one. It actually took a little time tonight, but it came together really nice. I think you guys are going to love it. In fact, I think it's going to break our losing streak here today. There's no guarantees, but I'm very, very confident in this play. So here we go. Oh, before we get into that, let me show you one more thing, guys. When this video gets to 1,200 likes, everyone is going to get a free play. It's going to be a VIP play sent out to the free plan players. It's going to be on the Sleeper app today. Now, well, more than likely, the Sleeper or the Better app. I'll show you both here in a second. I'll do this very quick today, okay? It took some time to start that video off. Sleeper, 100% deposit match bonus. The code is in the green. You get a free square today if you use it. Sleeper's got the cool adjustable lines and the unique prop lines we take advantage of a lot. Adjustable lines being the most exciting for us. We use that on Sleeper and Chalkboard quite a bit. It's kind of where we get the value on those apps. Sleeper more so for, well, we have certain things. I'm not going to give too much away on that. For Sleeper, we utilize, and we have a little bit of other things we utilize on Chalkboard, which our VIP players know about. With that said, if you want to get Sleeper, I do suggest you have it on your phone by the time we send out this play. When we send this play out today, guys, again, we have tens of thousands of players copying these plays. I'm just trying to tell you. So these lines do bump a lot of the times. So when we send this play out, when you guys hit that 1,200 like goal, I think we're going to want to hit that today. You're going to like the play we got for you. It's a very unique play compared to our free play. It gives you 2 chances to win, so to speak, with the one game we have. So if you want Sleeper, go to the description of our video. Click on the very bottom link. It's going to take you to our stand store. I'll explain how this works in a minute. But for now, just click right here on Sleeper. Make sure the code says in the green, and you guys are good to go. Keep in mind our business name is InTheGreen DFS. For all you new guys or girls, DFS just stands for Daily Fantasy Sports. We've been playing since back in 2012 when it came out in our state. We've been dominating. We won almost every contest in DFS except for the Millionaire in NFL, which we'll take that down probably this year or next year. We're coming close. But with that said, guys, if you want to use our code for any of these apps, even though our business name is InTheGreen DFS, our code is always just going to be InTheGreen on all these apps. So when you go to click on Sleeper right here, make sure the code says InTheGreen, and you guys are good to go. Now, let me show you one more thing before I break into play number one. Then we're going to rip through these plays. Now, one more thing, guys. If you want the Better app, again, we only really target the Better app for boosted props. We have one today we like already. Hard to say if it's going to be in the free play. Just know that if you want to use the boosted props here on Better, you get 100% deposit match bonus. They do have a free square for Steph Curry today, so you can literally add this to any play and make it an easy win for you. Click right here on Better. Make sure the code says in the green, and you guys will be good to go. Now, let's get you over to play number one. Now, today on play number one, and I'm not going to go through this whole entire video again and show you guys our dominant month of April. We're on to May now. If you guys were with us in April, we still have not got our final unit count. We're up hundreds of units, to be clear, if anyone confused. Hundreds of units. But we started off, we cashed out over $104,000 in tickets. That means cashed out tickets. It does not mean $104,000 in profit. Our profit's still way up, but just to understand we're on the same page, we started that month of April with a bang, a $12,000 day, and it just kept ripping from there. I think we won 3 or 4 10Xs in a row. If it wasn't 4 in a row, it was 3, and then we skipped a day and won another one. We hit multiple 10Xs throughout the month, up until about the 22nd, 23rd. One of those days, we had another big day, and then it kind of slowed down from there. Yeah, it all started right here with the $12,000 day with that 35X, 10X combo. But it was a lot of fun in April. Now we're on to May. We want to get you guys in a position where we can really start May right. May 1st did not go our way, but May 2nd feels like it's going to go our way. I really like this play today. I brought it down to a 3-man play for you guys today. That way we're a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more safe. We can get some of the people that are kind of hurting for their first win. Some of the new guys that weren't here to build their bankroll up with us in April to get that first win for them, to get them back on track. So that's what we plan to do here today. Now, a couple things you guys want to know. We did this play on Dabble. 2 of the lines are similar. One of the lines is lower, which we like from the other apps out there. But the most important thing here is that our 3-man play here today is on Dabble because we were getting a 6X payout. On apps like Prizepicks, guys, the casuals apps. Again, nothing wrong with Prizepicks. Let me be very clear about that. We use it here and there, not as much anymore. If you're not using goblins or demons, Prizepicks has some severe disadvantages, but there are still plays you can snipe out on Prizepicks. But for this reason, we're not going to get a 5x payout on Prizepicks with worse lines. We're going to get better lines on Dabble with a 6x payout, okay? It's a 20% difference. You've got to get that through your head there, guys. When you're doing three-man plays, please do them somewhere besides Prizepicks for your own sake. There's a lot of other options out there, but get yourself a 6x instead of a 5x on a three-man play. Now, we're going with $300 bet. We bet $300. See, pending, it means we've already placed our bet for all you new people here. We bet $300 on this one with the 6x to win $1,800. Now, if you guys are new and you want to try Dabble out and you're watching all the crazy fun we had in April, obviously not counting that last week, if you want to get on Dabble and give it a shot, guys, I'm going to show you how for just $5 you can do this play. If you're new to Dabble, for $5 for a chance to win $180 to get your bankroll started here for May. I'll show you that here in a second when the play is done. Let's get into it, guys. Thank you for being so patient. Took a while to get to that play here today, but I'll make this quick. I'll get to the point. I think you guys are going to really like this play today. This is one for everybody here. So play number one, we're going to our guy, obviously, Jimmy Butler. But today we're taking Jimmy Butler for over on 21 points. We're leaving out the PRA. We're leaving out the rebounds. We're leaving out the assists. But that is not to say that his rebounds and assists are not good plays. We'll explain to you why we're taking the points only. But I will also say if you need alt lines, I would definitely consider points and rebounds next. Jimmy is going to be grabbing boards here tonight. I'll explain to you why in a second. First things first, Jimmy Butler over 21 points, play number one. Now, the 2-seed Rockets will be traveling to take on the 7-seed Warriors at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. So our first and only game of the night is at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, I actually love that because for the sake of VIP and our paid players, that gives me some extra time today. Get MLB done. I can go get a workout in the gym, come back and focus in on the final plays for VIP and NBA full season pass myself because I am very, very focused on NBA and MLB. It's going to be a great day for us. So, 9 p.m. the game starts. The Warriors lead this series 3-2. You know what? There's one thing I did not look up, and I cannot believe it. I have never once, in every video I've made for the NBA, never forgotten this. So I'll do this right now on the fly for you guys. And it looks like we got it here. Okay, so point total in this game is 204, and the spread is still 5.5. So thought that was make sure it was on the same page there. So 5.5 for Houston's rather 5.5 dogs, underdogs. Now, Warriors lead the series 3-2. They're looking to close this thing out at home here tonight. We're all on the same page. We know what's going to happen here. The notable players for each of these teams are healthy and good to go. First, I want you guys to listen very closely, okay? I told you something about Jalen Brunson that was something that was kind of under the table that wasn't secured or guaranteed. It wasn't a fact. It was something we kind of heard. This is a similar situation, except it actually got leaked. So this is actually something that's actually real, right? So first, it just got leaked that Steph Curry has a UCL injury and he's been playing through it. So keep that in mind. If you're wondering kind of the weirdness of this series, not just because of great defense, Steph has been dealing with a UCL injury. Now, in Steph's great game, Steph had a very good game back in, I think it was game 3. But back after game 3, he kind of came back to earth in the last 2 games. But in fairness, to be fair, that last game was not fair. I don't count anyone's stats that last game. It was almost like Coach Kerr decided to give these guys a few minutes in the beginning of the game, and if they didn't dominate or get themselves on track, just throw this game. And that's pretty much exactly what they did. They threw the game very quickly. Anyone that watched that game knows exactly what happened here. The starters never came back into the game, even when the score got close. It was like a 30-something point blowout, but the backups brought it back into a close game, and the starters never came in. Everyone was very puzzled by that. But we move on to the next game, and here we are now. So when we look at this series and we break down games where Jimmy Buckets got at least 35 minutes, hear me out, guys. If you look what we're doing here, Jimmy gets 35 minutes at least. He's going to get probably 43 today in this game, in this situation, maybe more if they got to close these guys out. They do not want to go back to Houston. I promise you that. When you look at games where he gets at least 35 minutes, guys, he's gone over this total easily both times, his point total here. In a game like this, the Warriors simply cannot afford to lose this game and go back and play Game 7 in Houston. That can't happen for them. It will not be good for them. So Jimmy should see upwards of 42 to 44 minutes in this game, in a tight game. We're hoping it's more of a tight game, not a blowout here. Now, guys, he's also going to be tasked with contributing heavily on the offense in this game. The Warriors are going to be keying in on Steph Curry. They know now what's going on with his UCL injury, but no, more importantly, they know he's Steph Curry at home, and they do not want him breaking loose. So you better believe he's going to get the Ahmed Thompson treatment in this game. And there's absolutely no questions asked, not even a single question in the world, that Jimmy Butler over 21 points is our first play of the day today. And I don't care if he gets 6 points and fails us. This is the best play on the slate, hands down, if you ask us. So Jimmy Butler over 21 points. I'll show you this real quick, break it down for you. Real quick, if you're new, guys, this is the outlier tool. All the outlier tool does, it's a research tool. So again, I try to be transparent. It is not going to make you some incredible sports bettor. It's not going to give you the years of experience that we or other people have, but it will help you research tools. So it's very good if you like to make your own plays on the side. This is a cool thing for you. You can click the link in the description of our video and get yourself a 7-day free trial and try it out for yourself. Now, what I want to point out here is this. I took this right here, and I brought the minutes for Jimmy Buckets up to 35 minutes. Now, in fairness, he's probably going to get closer to 44 plus, but we'll take him up to 35 minutes for this, for the sake of what we're doing here. For 35 minutes in this particular series, is 2 of the games where he played over 35 minutes. 2 of the games. One he got injured. One was a horrible blowout. And one he missed, if you remember. These are the 2 games he played, guys. Look what you see here. You see it right here. One game in Houston puts up 25 points. One game at home puts up 27 points. There is no doubt about it that Jimmy Buckets is going to be our number 1 play on the entire slate today. It's not even close, guys. There's not even a question in our minds. Jimmy puts up these points tonight. If this game is close, if the Warriors have a chance of winning, Jimmy Buckets is going to score over 21 points. Oh, by the way, this is actually showing 21 and a half, which is not what we have here. We have 21. Either way you look at it, it's not going to matter. He's gone clean over each time. Now, in these 2 games, I want to point out the games he went over with those minutes. Average 41.1 minutes. First off, he's going to get even more tonight. That's sharp. 2 fouls, no issues. Check this out. 15 and a half field goal attempts a game at 55% clip. He's getting boards. He's getting assists. He's got two 3-point attempts, so he's not shooting a lot, but he's hitting 50%. And, of course, Jimmy Buckets always good at the free throw line, 89%, 9 attempts, 8 made. So Buckets is what we – listen, you're going to get Jimmy at the line tonight, guys. If you want to play him on his free throws, that's an option for you tonight. He's going to get hacked at down low. He's going to be very busy on the boards. If you want to add rebounds to it, I'm not mad at you for that. But for the sake of this play, getting you guys back on track in the free plan streets here, I want to get you guys this win here. So we're starting off with Jimmy Buckets over 21 points in a game where he should be heavily utilized. Play number 2, we're going over to Fred VanVleet over 15.5 points today. Now, we got a couple reasons why I'm using Fred here. But on this side, we're going to take Fred VanVleet. We're going to take him on his points. This dude has been red hot as of recently. Now, if you guys are paying attention here, you're seeing that Jalen Green's minutes and usage has become quite a bit less and less here in this series. However, it's meant quite a bit of usage upgrade for veteran Fred VanVleet. In his last 3 games against the Warriors, Fred has gone over this line all 3 times. He started to heat up here. Now, it's also come right after Jalen Green had that big, huge game, that crazy outlier game. The second he fell off that next game, Fred has picked up heavily. Now, Fred will get no less than like 42 minutes plus a game. He's their constant point guard. He's consistently out there. When the Warriors have essentially... Oh, one more thing. I left this out. So the last 3 games he played against this squad, he went over all 3 times. He put up 17, 25, and 26 points respectively. So he needs 15 and a half, needs 16. He put up 17, 25, and 26. And as you can see, the last 2 games, he's increasingly got more usage. He's taking more shots. He's taking more threes. He's also the guy they guard the least. So keep that in mind. He's the least threatening person on that team when it comes to the offensive side of things. So I expect the least defense. You're going to get some Steph Curry guard, which is beautiful. Now, guys, the Warriors have found a way to slow down Sengun, at least to a small extent. At least last game, they really found a way to slow him down now. Combine that with the absence of Jalen Green in the scoring department here, and we think Fred absolutely smashes this line for play number 2. We have Fred projected around 21, 22 points here, so another massive discrepancy. Our models show him having a great game. We see Jalen having less minutes. Maybe have some more Jabari Smith if they need it, but you're going to see a little bit less Jalen, I think, unless he starts super hot. I think it's going to be Fred VanVleet doing the job over here with mixed in with a little bit of Sengun and a little bit of some of the ulterior pieces there. So you're going to have some Dylan Brooks scoring as well, which is annoying to everybody. But either way you shape it, 15.5 is too low for Fred VanVleet. He's taken over now. He's starting to show this team that he can kind of be that veteran piece that they need here in a playoff situation. And I'll show you one more thing about Fred as well. Check it out. Last 3 games, what we're looking at here. We're targeting this. So these first 2 games, it didn't matter as much. Again, nothing besides the fact that he just wasn't involved as much. Jalen Green went crazy in this game. And as soon as Jalen Green came off and fell off the face of the earth, as you can see, Fred puts up 17 at Golden State, puts up 25 at Golden State, and then puts up 26 at Golden State. In these 3 games, you can see here, and again, it's hard to can add these to it because his minutes are about 40 right here. About 13.5 attempts at a 40% clip. He's hitting 3-pointers, 9.5 threes a game. We'll take those attempts all day long. Had like 13 attempts, crazy amounts of attempts in these games. Free throws, undefeated, no problem there. But here's what we like here. Last 3 games, he's turning it up, and I think he keeps turning it up here in this one. This is where we're kind of finding the sweet spot for this team. It's just the guy they're going to guard the least as far as we see it. He's going to command the least defense, least amount of defense rather. And we just like this play too much for play number 2. So we're taking Jimmy Buckets over 21 points for play number 1 and Fred VanVleet over 15.5 points for play number 2. Play number 3, we're going to our guy, Buddy Hield. We're taking Buddy for over 9 points in this game, and let me explain to you why. Going back to the Warriors side, we're going with Buddy Hield for over 9-point prop line on this one. Now, guys, with Steph getting that Ahmed Thompson treatment we talk about, and with Jimmy expected to hold down the bulk of the scoring for this team tonight, the Warriors are going to need another player or two to step up and help on the offense. Okay, it's just how it's going to have to be. They're going to be putting a lot of their time into defense, put some defensive players on the floor. Your Gary Paytons. Either way you shape it, you got to have some shooters out there, some guys that can score. And this is where we think Buddy's going to kind of come into play in this game. Now, here's the kicker. When we look at the last 5 games these teams played, Buddy's only gone over twice. The other 3 times he went under. But here's the kicker. 2 of those games were home games. He went over both times. Buddy scored 17 and 15 points respectively in those 2 home games. And here's the other part. Our models have Buddy Hield scoring up to around 13 points here tonight. That is a fairly big discrepancy from the 9 points you're seeing on the screen here. So we like that quite a bit. Listen, with Buddy commanding less defense than some of these other players out here on this Warriors team, if we're being honest, we expect him to take care of business here for play number 3 and bring this 3-man nuke home for it with a bang for us here. I think Buddy puts up some points here tonight. He can easily hit 3 threes, 4 threes, drop a couple 2-point, mid-range shots. Buddy Hield, I think he's going to be on the floor, and I think he's going to start once again. And I think Buddy's going to be an important part of the scoring for this team. They're going to kind of come to find out they need to kick it over to Buddy on the corner, let him drop those threes early in the game, get him on the board, allow an extra threat to be out there so they can take some pressure off of Steph and Jimmy buckets. So we are taking Buddy Hield over 9 points for play number 3. Yes, every one of these props is a point prop. No is no specific reason. It's just the way we've kind of brought this play out. The VIP play we're going to be sending out later is a completely different play, which we like. It's going to give us something kind of a different edge, so you guys have 2 plays to root for as long as you get this thing to 1,200 likes. But for play number 1, we're taking Jimmy buckets over 21 points. We like that low line, too low at home. We're taking Fred VanVleet over 15.5 points, and we're taking Buddy Hield over 9 points for play number 1. Now, we bet 300 on this one to win 1,800 with the 6X. Again, you guys can bet whatever you want. There's never going to be guarantees in sports betting. If you don't love our play, take what you want, leave what you don't. Don't tail it if you don't love it. Tail it if you love it. It's up to you. This is our bet, 300 to win 1,800. Now, if you guys are new and you want to try this dabble thing out, try this play right here for $5 for a chance to win 180 to get your May bankroll started up for you here. Go to the description of the video, go to that very bottom link, and click on the winnable here. Let me show you one more thing, by the way. So I just want to point one more thing out. I kind of skipped one step here. Last 5 games, Buddy Hield. Here's what's important, okay? We're going to go to those home games. Well, it's not going to matter. You can see them right here. So away, 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 home, home. Look at his home games. Look at the outliers there. 17, 15, too sharp. We can't pass it up. So if you want to do this play right here for $5 for a chance to win 180, it's very simple, guys. Click right here on Dabble. Now, I'll make this a little bit more brief tonight, but real simple. The big kicker here on Dabble is the 3-man plays. We're getting that 6X payout, 20% more than the 5X. So you're gonna want this for at the very least the 3-man plays. We do a lot of those here, but also on Dabble on the 5 and 6-man plays. We do a lot of these in the NBA full season pass and VIP. Over here we're getting 20 and 35X on Dabble. And on Prizepicks we're only getting 15 and 25X. So we're just getting a significant rate increase here. More importantly, on the 8-man plays, we get 100X. And of course, the 1,000X we're getting on this 12-man plays. We do a lot of these in the NBA full season pass. We already have one of these coming out for you guys in the VIP as well. So that'll be a fun one there. But if you want to do, one last thing. On Dabble, just so you guys know, you guys are, I wanted to put the copy cash up to show you guys that are thinking we're in business for copy cash. I was going to show you how that works. But either way, you can follow us on Dabble here. You can get copies. You can copy people. So the cool thing about Dabble is if you want to copy people's plays, you can copy our plays. You can look on there for other plays you think are super cool, and you can copy theirs as well. All that is totally cool. But the cool thing we like about Dabble here is that if you want to get your own plays copied, Dabble offers something called Copy Cash, and they'll pay you 5 cents a copy. So if you're someone that likes to copy our plays and make your own on the side, and maybe get people to follow them as well and like them and tail them, do that as well, and you get yourself 5 cents a copy for that. Not going to make you rich, but it's a fun little add-on that only Dabble has. I don't think any other app has it. Also, on every play, we can chat on there, and that's part of what we love here about Dabble. We told you earlier about the little yappers, but outside of that, it's been really a blast here on Dabble. We're having a great time over here, and again, we're looking for a big win for you guys to bring this thing home. So if you want this play here for $5 for a chance to win 180, all you have to do is click here on Dabble. Make sure the code says InTheGreen. Then just deposit $5. Their minimum here on deposit is $5. So deposit that $5. Once you deposit that $5, Dabble will give you 25 free. Add that 25 and that 5 together, giving you a $30 bet on the 6X here for a chance to win 180, and it only costs you $5. Now keep in mind, guys, when you make that $5 deposit, I want to point out we do get a kickback from that. That's how we have these free channels and these free videos for you guys because of this stuff. So if you need these apps, just click right here. But again, click on Dabble there, deposit $5. Take that 25 free, add it to that $5, hit $30 bet right here for a chance to win 180 with the 6X. Now, this is undoubtedly our favorite play of the day, so everyone can kind of get that locked in now. It's our favorite play of the day here today. I also personally believe this is going to be the play that gets our free plan little fall off here this last week or so back on track. I'm very confident with this play I'm confident with every play I give you guys, but I think this is the one that's going to get us back on track. This little 3-man. It just lines up too well for us, what we're looking for. Everything kind of works in our favor in this play. So that's play number 1. Play number 2 is going to be on the Chalkboard app. It's going to be in the MLB streets over here for you guys. And I actually love this one too today. So kind of got you guys in a spot where I have 2 really sharp plays. We could easily sweep the board and hit them both today, which is a goal. But if you guys don't have Chalkboard yet, a couple things you need to know. Chalkboard is expanded. They're in more states, first off. So make sure you check the map if your state's available. There's a lot more states now. Also, Chalkboard gives us, well, first off, we get a early cash out offer on Chalkboard, which we like. We have adjustable lines, tons of props that are available on some apps they don't have. A lot of times you can't find a prop somewhere. Chalkboard and Sleeper have those. They're just apps that have a lot of additional props. Some of these prop apps rather will take off some of these plays, and Chalkboard and Sleeper do a very good job of keeping them up there. So I'll give them credit for that. But here on Chalkboard, guys, a couple things you want to know. We are taking 2-man plays on Chalkboard and getting a significant advantage on them right now. In fact, our 2-man play today in the MLB play we're about to show you here in a second on Chalkboard, we have a 4.2x payout. Listen, we love Dabble. Dabble's our favorite app. It's not really that close. So Sleeper and Chalkboard are next, but Dabble's our favorite app. But we only get a 3x payout for 2-man on Dabble. So there's a reason why we do 2-man plays on other apps. Chalkboard is the place for that for us. Also, guys, if you want to use the free square today, it's going to be a Steph Curry free square. You can add this to the MLB play we're about to show you. So if you're going to do the MLB play here on Chalkboard, which we do suggest you do on Chalkboard, you'll see why later because of the early cash out feature. We'll show you that later, especially if you're in the VIP. But guys, if you add the Steph Curry free square to it, it's no problem. Because it's a basketball, you can still mix it in, no problem. Get yourself a little boost on that. Remember, InTheGreen is the code here. If you want Chalkboard, click right here on Chalkboard. Make sure the code says InTheGreen, and you're good to go. It's just like that, InTheGreen. Now that you have Chalkboard downloaded and ready to go, we are going to show you play number 2, which is on the Chalkboard app today in the MLB streets. Now, we went with 2 players that I think are just doing great right now. All is kind of going their way, and the matchups are just a little too sweet. And the cool thing about these players are, well, let me get to it first, and I'll break it down what I mean by the second part of this. I'll go over that next. So where are we at here? Okay. So play number 1 was our Dabble play, our favorite play of the day. If you had to pick one of them, you're going to go with this one first, obviously. Play number 2 is going to be the play on Chalkboard today. We bet 200 with the 4.2x payout on this 2-man play to get us an 840 payout. And here we go. Play number 1, we're going back to Alex Bregman today. He almost hit a home run last night, just barely got taken. Alex Bregman, we're taking Alex Bregman over 1.5 total bases. Now, here's the deal. Alex Bregman's going to be facing off against right-hander Joe Ryan. Now, Joe Ryan is not a bad pitcher, but he has a 14% barrel rate, which is very, very bad. That's how you get home runs hit on you. He also has a 1.68 home run per inning right now to right-handed batters. That's very, very bad as well. And a 49% fly ball percentage. This is screaming Alex Bregman hitting a home run on him. Listen, Ryan primarily throws a 4-seam fastball 46% of the time, and he also likes to sneak in his sinker here and there at about 11%. Now, against that four-seamer, Bregman is batting a 300 batting average, 30 at-bats, 9 hits, and 2 home runs. Pretty sharp. Against that sinker, Bregman's hitting a 480 with 25 at-bats, 12 hits, and 2 home runs as well. Bregman's in a great spot here today against Joe Ryan. He matches up very well against him. Bregman's been pretty damn hot as well. We are taking Alex Bregman for play number 1. Starts at 7 p.m. over here on this 7:10 p.m. For this Chalkboard play. Alex Bregman over 1.5 total bases. Play number 2. We're taking Oneil Cruz over 1.5 total bases as well. Now, Cruz is going to be facing off against right-hander Dylan Cease. Now, if you guys know Dylan Cease, he is a strikeout pitcher, but he also has 11.4 barrel rate, 11.4% barrel percentage. He also is giving up 1.8 home runs per 9 right now, which is a little scary. And, of course, that's to left-handed batters, which is what Cruz is here. He also has a 55% fly ball rate, so both these pitchers are giving up homers right now. Cease has 2 main pitches. His 4-seam fastball, about a 40% clip on that one, and he's got a slider at about 39%. Now, against that 4-seam fastball, Oneil Cruz is batting a 444 batting average. He's got 9 at-bats, 4 hits, and 2 home runs. That is fantastic against the fastball, but this gets even better. Against that slider, he's batting a 300 batting average with 10 at-bats, and he's got 3 hits, but every single one of those hits were home runs. So 3 hits for 3 home runs. Listen, that means if he's connecting, this thing is going out of the park on that slider. We love this play today for Oneil Cruz for play number 2. Now, both these players were utilizing the total base prop. So if you guys don't know what total bases are, if you're one of our players that came from NFL that brought, that followed us over to NBA, now are following us over to the MLB, which we suggest because there's going to be a lot of MLB here when the NBA slows down. We have a lot of fun in the MLB streets. With that said, if you're one of those players, I'm going to show you something so you know. Total bases just means like this, okay? So the player needs to collect 2 total bases. So what that means is this player needs to get either a hit now and a hit later in the game. Each hit counts as a total base, as long as they get on base, of course. or they can get a double, triple, or a home run. That'll also count as 2, 3, or 4 total bases. Home run being 4, of course. And these guys both they can hit off the wall. They have good enough speed. They can hit doubles. O'Neal's very fast. Bregman's not so fast, but they can have good enough speed to get to second base. This guy can take a base for you easily, take a single into a double. More importantly, great batters right now. Very, very, very open to home runs for both these players. I will probably have home run plays as part of our home run plays today on each of these guys today. Everything matches up just a little bit too sweet, and I'd like to have my hand in both of them today. So the free plan players, we have you over on the 1.5 total bases for the safe play, and the VIP players will probably add these two to our home run mix today for you guys. Just too much good going on here for us not to give that a shot. With that said, this is play number 2. Remember, if you don't have Chalkboard yet, guys, you're going to want it. We're going to be taking advantage of Chalkboard. We're going to be attacking them in multiple ways. Starting with the 2-man plays, we're getting significant advantage, significant value on these 2-man plays. I mean, we're getting a 4.2 here. Do the same exact play on Dabble or Prizepicks, you're getting a 3x. So we got to know when to take advantage of that with these prop lines they have here, these dynamic prop lines. So dynamic payouts rather. With that said, we got 200 here on the 4.2x to make 840. If you want this play on Chalkboard, click right here on Chalkboard. Make sure the code says in the green, and you guys are good to go. Lastly, I'm going to show you one quick thing before I get you out of here. So first things first, this is our stand store. Just houses all of our links. It looks a little bit cleaner on your phone. We know that. This is a little bit different on the phone, but either way. Guys, if you need welcome bonuses, if you're new to this stuff, if you're trying to bolster up that bankroll with some promos, we really appreciate if you guys get them here. You know, you're going to get them wherever you want, but if you get them here, it means a lot to us. It shows that you guys appreciate what we're doing here, and this is how we're able to have these free pick videos. As long as you guys are clicking this stuff here, we very much appreciate it. We can keep bringing you these videos. Next, our YouTube name is InTheGreen DFS. We also have a backup page called InTheGreen DFS Picks. We suggest you also subscribe on there. If anything ever happens to our YouTube, we will make sure we're posting the picks over there for you guys as well. The videos will be over there as well. And of course, we're starting to post out those shows of each day where we have the wins in April. But most of those are going to be on Instagram. And I want to point out, if you guys are going to Instagram to look for those highlight reels for April, we have a lot more we haven't posted yet. So just so we're on the same page, we dominated up until about the 3rd week of April. It's about the 22nd or 20, whenever the last win was on free play. Was that, and again, we had some days after that. VIP did very well too. $5,000, $4,000 day, $7,000, $6,000 day. So VIP was fine, but up until that last about 22nd or 23rd, we straight dominated. Even on the free plan, we were just crushing. So if you want to go see some of that damage we did over there on Instagram, click right here on Instagram. Give us a follow over there. We post our wins every day on the story. Well, pretty much every day we'll be doing that. We have someone taking care of that now. Most importantly, you will see those compilation reels we put up there. We've already got quite a few. I know April 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 6th, 7th, 13th. A couple of them are up there. We got 6 or 7, 8 more of them. We're not even done with them. So we'll get those rolled out for you guys so you can see what we did in April. And of course, we'll get you guys a rundown on how we did in April once that we're done with that. But now that we're into May, you guys are going to want one more important thing. See right here where it says winning picks? Click on free and VIP. Click right here. This is our Winnable. Now, real quick, guys. Winnable is basically housing all of our plans. We love Winnable. Here's the thing that you guys need to know. So first and foremost, we're going to start with the free plan. Now, you guys are watching this video and you are new here. You really want to be on our free plan. And the reason why is this. When this video is over, we take these 2 plays that you see right here, our free plays, and we click this button right here, and we send them out to everyone on the free plan. We do that. All of you guys, there's, I don't know, almost 10,000 of you on there now. You're going to get this play sent to you right away. Now, you can get this play, and you could lock it in as soon as you can instead of waiting an hour before the game starts and getting these lines while they're actually nice early on. Whereas later before the game starts, Jimmy Butler might be at 23 points. We don't know. Van Vliet might be bet so high after his last couple games, he might be at 17.5 or 17 or 18 at that point. It's hard to say. We might get an injury and one of these guys are out. Maybe Buddy Hield gets juiced up. So just keep that in mind, guys. You want to get that ELV, that early line value. Get on the free plans so you don't miss out on that stuff. Not to mention, when we get to 1,200 likes in this video, we're sending a special VIP play out to everyone on the free plan. So make sure on the free plan and get this video to 1,200 likes. Next, VIP options, guys. We know we have a lot of you guys on our VIP, and we appreciate all you guys for being there. Rough couple of days in the VIP, but don't worry. It's going to roll back around like it always does. And everyone that stays is going to reap those rewards, and everyone that leaves is going to wish they stayed. So with that being said, guys, and I don't think we've had many people leave, to be honest, so you guys are obviously very loyal. With that said, we have 2 options, the weekly and the monthly. The monthly is $2.99. It obviously is a better deal. You save $100 by doing the monthly. And of course, the weekly is $99 for people that want to kind of touch their toes in the water. And everyone understands that our play style by now is very different than other YouTubers. No shade to anyone else. Everyone's doing their own thing. Most of these YouTubers are giving you a pick or 2, not 2 or 3 or full plays. But again, we do things differently here, and there's a reason why you guys are here. We appreciate you very much for being here. If you want to get on the VIP, both either weekly or monthly options, it's all picks and plays for all sports, all apps, sent right to your phone. Click right here, you'll be good to go. You can also use that buy now, pay later feature if you want. NBA full season pass. We're coming to the end, guys. This one's not going to be on here much longer. If you want this pass, use code NBA now. You get that at 50% off. You can use the buy now, pay later if you want. And of course, a lot of you guys are wondering about the MLB pass now that things are going to turn over to MLB here very soon. And also, MLB starts to get very fun here in the next couple weeks. And now we have data coming in, and MLB is very data driven to an extent. We need data for certain things, not for all of our plays, but for certain things. We also need weather. There's a lot of things that come into play in MLB that's not important in other sports. But with that said, if you want to jump on the MLB full season pass, we've already had a great fun start to this one as well. It's been a great start to the season. But if you want to jump on the MLB full season pass and cash with us, guys, you can use code MLB now. It will give you a 50% off on this package here before we take that away. 50% off brings it down to about $9.99. You can use the buy now, pay later if you want. It comes with literally all picks and plays for all the MLB season up to October 2025, MLB playoffs and World Series included. So everything is there for the MLB pass right there. You know what to do. Now, guys, for everybody else, we want to give you guys a chance to win a free week of VIP. We know our packages aren't for everybody. We know some of you guys are, betting smaller units and you maybe can't afford our package. You don't want to pay for them right now. You want to kind of try them out. We understand that. What we do here differently than other channels as well is we try to give you guys a chance to win that free week. So what we do here is we ask you guys to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will check, of course. And, of course, comment anything below in the comment section. When you do that, we'll drop all those comments in the start of the video the next day, tomorrow, and we'll get you guys the 3 winners of the free week of VIP, and we'll get those sent out to you guys right away. So, outside of that, guys, we very much appreciate you guys. We want this to be a great Friday. Most importantly, let's start this weekend off right. This feels like the right time, the right play, the right spot being this final game here with the Golden State Warriors. Well, let me say, I think it's going to be the final game with the Golden State Warriors and the Rockets here. I think the Warriors close them out. I think we all can probably agree on that. But, guys, this is a great play here today. We want you guys to get back on the winning channel here for the free players, back on the win streak, rather. And not only that, we like to start a win today, maybe get them both, maybe sweep them both, basketball and baseball. But not only that, guys, it's the start of the weekend. We want to roll you guys into some very fun wins and fun plays this weekend. So let's get this thing right here on Friday. For everybody that's been here riding out those rough free play losses, for all you free plan players that have been loyal to us, guys, we appreciate y'all and we love y'all. Remember, it doesn't last forever. We told you guys this when we were absolutely down in the first 3 weeks of April. Every single video we won, you can go back and look for yourself. And every single video you're going to hear me tell you at the end of the video, guys, be grateful for the wins. They don't happen all the time. When they do, you have to be grateful. And I also told you, remember those feelings of happiness and gratefulness when we lose. The losses will always come around, guys. This is sports betting. And by the way, take a look at the other channels. Everyone is losing. No one is winning right now. We have a very small people that are winning on free plays right now. I just looked at 4 different channels, and I never get time to do that. And every single channel was talking about either haters in their comments, people being disrespectful because they're losing, or their plays missing. And those are guys that are giving you 2 plays. So everyone's in the same boat right now. This has been a very weird playoffs, and we all know that. But let's get it back on track here today, guys. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Let's have a great Friday, and let's cash.